beautiful day, a little muggy,
Yeah.
but beautiful day. See the big bus out here, the Mary Bird Perkins bus, the Cancer Center. What's going on today?
So we've got our early bird mobile screening unit out here. We are doing a completely free community cancer screening today, doing prostate cancer screenings and colorectal cancer screenings.
So tell me how it all came together, because I know Rich Mauti, I saw y'all talking, after the Saints show at HTV a couple of times, and y'all were collaborating on putting this together. How quickly did it come together?
It came together pretty quickly. We started talking in early October, I want to say, to get this put together. He's in the community once a week for the show, and he really wanted to make an impact here in the Bayou region. And we've had a rough couple of years with COVID and the hurricane, and a lot of this just maintenance type stuff, getting your cancer screenings, getting your preventative care. People haven't really been making it a priority because there's so much going on. So it was a great need. We have a lot of people that are due for screenings, and it's so important. Early detection is the best protection against cancer.
Well, we've had the Mauti Cancer Fund now for 42 years. Actually, we've been a 501c3 celebrating 42 years. And our mission is early detection, education, and individual needs for cancer patients. And we've had a long-standing relationship with Mary Bird, many of the hospitals, Oxnard and St. Tammany Hospital, but and Terrebonne, we're starting to develop a relationship here. But the cancer, we're just focus on cancer patients, and particularly now in Terrebonne Parish, people still recovering from the storm. Their focus has not been, I have a spot on my arm, I need to go check it, or you have a pain here that they need to really get checked. They're focused on rebuilding and getting back into their lifestyle again. But so we're very sensitive to that and want to provide free screenings. Our foundation does that throughout Louisiana, actually. And so we provide free screenings, early detection, and education to let people know the early signs of cancer, because we all know that's the best cure is early detection. You have the best shot.
Somebody watching, how do you get the funds? Anybody could donate any amount?
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, the bigger the better. We have you can go to MautiCancerFund.org. There's a donation page there as well. And our big fundraiser is our tennis tournament that we do at Stone Creek in Covington, Louisiana. And this will be our 35th year coming up in March of 23. So that's where we raise most of our money and awareness. But you can get online and see our story. Really, I would highly recommend that. Go to MautiCancerFund.org, see our story, see where people are donating and the things that we've been doing over the years. And we look for any help that we can get, and certainly the exposure that we can get from Mary Bird, Oxnard, and all the hospitals that are working in the cancer community.
How important is it for a guy like Rich, and I've been knowing him for years, he's such a humble guy, and a lot of people use their fame and they don't really give back, but boy, he gives back, and he gives back with a great spirit.
He does, and it shows that he has a personal connection, that this is really something close to his heart, because he doesn't do it for recognition or for ego. He does it because he truly cares, and he knows how important it is to take care of cancer and find out early if you've got it, so you can get treated early, and that is the best case for a good outcome.
What's the hours of this, and if somebody misses the screening here today, can they still go in the medical center and get it?
We are doing free community screenings all year long. So you can go to marybird.org and click on the prevention tab, and you can find our full screening calendar. So there's going to be another opportunity in the new year for this type of screening and others. Skin screenings, oral cancer screenings, breast cancer screenings. So if you're looking for a free cancer screening for those folks who are underinsured or uninsured, they're going to be having more in the months to come. Finding a cancer in its early stages is paramount to having a good outcome. And it's not something to be afraid of. Cancer treatment has come so far that if you can detect a cancer early, chances are you'll get great treatment and you'll be okay. But when you ignore all of those things that your doctor's telling you to do and you don't get screened, it's kind of burying your head in the sand. So it's important to get screened. Just last year, this parking lot was full of cars getting lined up for COVID testing, and so happy that we can use this space for other things and doing good in the community instead of in an emergency situation like that. So it's really a great feeling to be back doing what we're here to do.
Why did you want to get involved in this particular realm of things?
Well, Dad was diagnosed with cancer in 1978 and lung cancer, oat cell cancer, which the percentage of recovery was very, very slim. In 79, he passed away, so very short-lived. And so I wanted to do something. I initially said, let's build a hospital, and realized that wasn't practical. So over the years, we kind of developed where we could leverage the money that we could raise. In fact, I was probably the first guys in the NFL, one of the first maybe, that started a program called the Mauti Challenge. Mm-hmm. Every yard I ran, I donated $10 to the American Cancer Society back then. Every tackle, I donated $10 as well. So, and we challenged the community to match our funds. So we had great success with that, and that platform gave us great exposure to the cancer community and let people know what we're doing and bring awareness, which was the name of the game. So really, Dad was inspired by Dad, and we've been doing it ever since. And now our family involved, all the kids are involved in the same.
From black and gold to heart of gold, and you continue to give back, and you never forgot where you came from, and we certainly appreciate that.
Well, you guys, home has been my second home down here for a long, long time when I was in the barge business. I also do want to mention our CAGLA group, which is a cancer advocacy group of Louisiana. Chad Landry runs. We have our No Cancer Conference coming up in March of 23 over at the Ritz-Carlton. So any oncologists, nurses, doctors, we invite you to come. You're free to come and interact and see we have national guest speakers at this. It's become one of the prominent regional oncology conferences.